We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves are looking to collect Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Misses, ball 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
This is line to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He doesn't let the pressure of the big...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping up now, Mike Yastrzemski. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Brandon Crawford digging in next, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And there's ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
So he sets him down swinging. Buster Posey is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
And again a throw. At the plate, Adam Duvall. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it's 1-1. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. The 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Samardzija sets. Here's his offering. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-count.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. The first delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he popped him up. Culberson has got it, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits, there's a pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So striding forward now, Adam Duvall. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. The 1-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Swing, and he pops him up. Flores ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Riding in once again, Charlie Culberson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two and two.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Runners on the move for second, and the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves. So coming to the plate, Hunter Pence.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Bends down and he barehands it. It's late. He's safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Yastrzemski, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Evan Longoria will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to. Culberson, return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside. No, that's ball.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. A ball and no strikes, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 full count. Pulled toward right center field. Slater's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 to him now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Samardzija sets. 3-0 on its way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyhole.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
1-0 pitch on the way. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Roy, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Adam Duvall is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But not before. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 the count. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the second out. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it?
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
A ball and a strike now. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Full count now. 3-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Max Fried. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Nick Markakis digging in now. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Nick Markakis becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Men on third with 2 down.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cahill, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ronald Acuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he botches it. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Giro. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Now the 1-0. Bullet back up the middle. Slater is there to put it away and finally put. Abiatel Avelino will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the sixth. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Austin Slater. No hits to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Jondo Gustave gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Gustave, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This pitch is popped up. Longoria in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And he fouls this one off. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out. So we'll see if Adeiny Echeverria will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Echeverria has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The count now at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Danny Echeverria stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. No one out with a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that's out number 1. Settling in now, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that brings up Buster Posey. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Acuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Marcell Ozuna is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Popped him up. Flores is right there. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
Acuna digs in now. Singled homer run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marcell Ozuna stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp.
and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Duvall has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Pablo Sandoval will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Josh Tomlin is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Lifted the other way to left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Austin Riley is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Austin Riley.
Ender Inciarte will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that Trevor Gott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Flowers is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Charlie Culberson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the. Digging in once again, Austin Slater starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Down the first baseline. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming on is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 5.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A.J. Minter gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Plays off 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And it's fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you